Welcome back, guys. We're going to talk a little bit more about Helium-10. Now, here in week 4, it's all about how to find products to sell on Amazon. And if you guys remember, way back in week 1, we gave you a little sneak peek at how easy it is to use Helium-10 in order to help you find products. In this week's module, Kevin's going to be talking about a lot of different ways to find products. It's not just using Helium-10 that you can find product opportunity, but we want to show you using the Helium-10 tools exactly which tools that we have that are specifically for product research. And what is, again, the #1 tool that we have for that?
That's Blackbox.
Blackbox. Now, do you know, Shivali, this has been updated recently. Do you know how many products out of all the Amazon marketplaces are in Blackbox, like in the millions or thousands?
It's over like 50 million, isn't it?
It's actually 2 billion products. That's crazy. Basically, if it doesn't exist in our database, it probably doesn't exist anywhere on Amazon. So that number that she said, what did you say, 50 million?
50 million.
Like that might seem like, how am I ever gonna search 50 million products? Well, how would you ever search 2 billion products, across Amazon USA and Amazon Canada and Amazon Australia, etc.? Well, the fact of the matter is you could spend a lifetime just on Amazon websites trying to search these products. So what we've done is we've compiled all of these products into our database and giving you filters so that you can put in here what might indicate opportunity to you. So here in products, like when you're searching for product opportunity in Blackbox, what are some of the filters that you like to use here?
I like to use BSR.
BSR, okay, what's that stand for?
Bestsellers rank.
Did you guys remember that from the glossary section in week 2? Okay, what else?
I also use sometimes the number of sellers and weight, because that can have a really big
number of
impact.
sellers?
Number of sellers, because sometimes if you're looking at a product that is wholesale based, you'll have a lot more sellers than you would have private label selling the same exact product. So number of sellers can be beneficial to sort of hone down or narrow that down.
Yeah, so a lot of times you see a product on Amazon that has 10 and 20 sellers, it's probably like a wholesale product or a brand name, and that's not really what we're looking for when we're looking for a private label product. In this week, we're gonna go into a deep dive into exactly how to use this tab here, the products tab, in order to find product opportunity. But let's just keep talking about the different tools we have here. Keywords is the one that we actually showed you back in week 1. And what's the difference of Blackbox for products and Blackbox for keywords?
Blackbox for keywords can give you a lot more insight into niches. So if you are looking at keywords, you would have you can see here from the advanced filters, it's a little bit different. I personally love this one the most for product research.
Me too.
I love being able to see the high demand, but just enough competition, because I believe the competitor reviews and the competitor revenue, right? That's very special to Helium-10, isn't it?
Yeah, we're the only ones who have this kind of filter where you can actually take a look at what's going on in the top 10, not just overall in the keyword results, but what's happening in the top 10. Because on Amazon, usually you're competing with the people who are on the top half of page 1. And so like Shivali, I love using the Blackbox for keywords, because instead of just finding one product, I like to find these niches that I can compete in where there's indications that there might be opportunity. How do you know what these indications are? We'll get into that in that module later on here in week 4. We have other tools, 3 other tools here in our product research section here in Blackbox. Competitors helps you find, if you have one product, who are the main competitors? Who's competing for the same real estate on Amazon? Niche, this is actually has been here for a while, but we actually changed this recently. This is almost like doing a keyword search on Amazon, but doing it here in Helium-10 so that you can utilize all of these filters. Product targeting is a great tool to use in researching what products that you should advertise for. Now here under product research, we've got Trendster. Now here in Trendster, it's not just giving you Amazon or Helium-10 data, but what other resource are we going to here?
It also gives you Google data.
Yes, correct? Google Trends. All right, so like maybe let me go ahead and pick an ASIN. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take an ASIN. I hope you guys remember what vocabulary that vocabulary word. ASIN is the product identifier of all products on Amazon. I'm going to take this ASIN here and I'm going to put it into Trendster. And then, so what's like maybe like a spooky keyword that you think would define this niche?
Let's say Gothic decor.
All right, Gothic decor. Now, before I even click anything here, what time of the year do you think there might be a peak for these things?
Hands down, October.
Exactly, Halloween. All right, so when I start Trendster, this first shows me the BSR history, and I'm gonna just go back 1 year. And now, this is a little bit interesting on Amazon. You have to think a little bit opposite. The higher the BSR number means what?
The higher the BSR number, the less sales.
The less sales. And the lower the BSR number?
The more sales.
The more sales. So when we see these valleys instead of the peaks, the valleys means that there's peaks in sales. And sure enough, look at this right here in September, October, we see a valley. And then we take a look here at, let's look at the last year for Gothic decor. And we see, look at this peak right here in October of last year. There was a peak in demand on Google for the Gothic decor niche. And it actually correlates to the sales that we see here on this chart. So that's a great tool. Now on Amazon itself, our Chrome extension is very crucial for product research. Now what's our main tool in the Chrome extension that everybody uses?
X-ray.
X-ray. This is the most used tool of its type on Amazon. If you guys go to the Google Chrome store, it actually tells you how many recent users there are of different tools. And do you know how many current users there are of X-ray?
Isn't it over 300,000 users?
It is over 300,000. It's actually now 500,000
wow.
even. And that's, I mean, I've only been at Helium 10 for like 3 years. It was like 50,000 way back in the day. But over 500,000 current Amazon sellers are using this tool. And this is what really gives you an overview of what's going on Amazon. This is what you can't do on your own. You know, like we made the joke at the beginning, like, yeah, you could go through all the 2 billion products on Amazon, just, you know, in your time, just, you know, one by one. Theoretically, you could do that if you had all the time in the world. But this is showing you stuff that you can't really do on your own. So what am I looking at here, here in this X-ray page?
I mean, you have access to so many different great metrics in one view. Usually you would have to go in through each product listing to see all of this stuff, but here you have access to the price that it's set at, all the sales that it's making per month.
If I didn't have X-ray, do I even know how much sales?
No, you wouldn't be able to know what the sales numbers are or how many units are being sold per month. The revenue, the bestsellers rank, the FBA fees that they're paying, which I don't believe you would know that either without X-ray. Ratings, review count, images, review velocity, buy box, and then the category, size, tier, whether it's FBA or FBM, dimensions, weight, and the creation date, which is very cool. You can see when a product first got onto Amazon.
Yeah, so this is very critical. If you're doing product research, you know, don't just stay inside of Helium 10 and black box. Oh, I found that product. Go actually to Amazon, take a deeper look into some of these metrics that you see. Now, this other tool that we have here, we showed you about this in week 1 when we gave you that sneak peek about how to find product opportunity. And what's this tool called?
This is the Supplier Finder.
And where is it linking us to here?
It links us right to Alibaba, so where you would go to find your product sources.
So product research is fun, but at the end of the day, what is product research for? You're trying to find a product to sell on Amazon, and you got to find a supplier. So this actually can help you find suppliers on Alibaba.com. However, I believe, didn't you write a recent article about different uses for the other side of the Supplier Finder, which is called the Demand Analyzer?
I did.
So
yes.
what are some of the websites that the Demand Analyzer works on?
The Demand Analyzer actually also works on Etsy, Pinterest Trends, on Shopify, and Walmart as well.
Walmart as well. The very first one that it worked on was Alibaba.com. And let me show you guys a quick little hack here. So let's say that we were searching for a coffin shelf. All right. And we're on Alibaba, and look at that. They're even using our image of our product right here. But let's just say I found this product and I'm like, okay, this is an interesting coffin shelf, and I want to look at this supplier and see what other products that they might have. This is a great way to do product research, is sometimes just diving into some of these factories and seeing what else they offer. So let's just see. All right, let's look here at maybe bathroom box. The heck is a bath? All right, some of these are a little bit interesting here. Hello, sweet cheeks. Okay, so what would you call this? Bathroom box or?
I mean, it's called bathroom decor box on here, but it could also just be like a bathroom holder.
Okay.
Of sorts, like a rustic wooden bathroom holder.
Existed. So let me just look under rustic bathroom decor, maybe. Okay, I see some of the things that are a little bit similar. Look, there it is.
Yeah.
Look, those products just came up. So this is where I would use what tool now?
The demand analyzer.
The demand analyzer. So if I'm on Alibaba doing this kind of product research, I can actually hit the Chrome extension and say analyze product on demand. And what I'm looking for here is the product demand on Amazon, not on Alibaba.com, but I found something on Alibaba. I'm wondering, is there demand on Amazon for it? So rustic bathroom decor. It's giving me some other
suggested keywords right underneath.
I'm gonna stick with this one, rustic bathroom decor. And let's see, are people search? Whoa! Look at that. How many people are searching on Amazon for this keyword?
24,306 search volume.
That's crazy. Some of the top products are doing a total revenue monthly of over $1 million. Here are some of the top products, and looky what we have here. This nice butt bathroom decor box. This looks almost identical to that one that we just saw from that factory.
It does, yeah.
It could be from that factory, who knows? But I didn't know that people are searching for rustic bathroom decor. How did I find this? I was just doing a random search on Alibaba for a coffin shelf, right? I just went to the factory and saw what other products they have, and I just happened to stumble on something that actually is in high demand. So you mentioned that it works on Etsy. How would I use it for Etsy?
For Etsy, it's used very similarly. You would hit the demand analyzer and you would be able to see sort of the same style pop-up that came up here, where you would have the word or the suggested keywords, and you could pick one of the suggested keywords to get more of an insight of what the search volume is like on Amazon, what the total revenue, the average revenue, and average price, as well as top products, word frequency, and then the top matching keywords containing the keyword that you looked up.
Okay. You also mentioned Pinterest Trends. Now, a lot of people don't even know about this website. It's trends.pinterest.com. What is this, first of all?
Pinterest Trends is kind of similar to Google Trends, but it shows you what's kind of coming up and what people are starting to search up a little bit more. So it's a great way to gain insight on what is about to become popular.
I like it. Let's dive into one of these here. Probably I don't want to sell food on Amazon, but 80s party outfits. Wow, look at this. So I'm here on Pinterest Trends, and why are 80s party outfits trending in the summer? I'm not sure, but let's see. Is there demand on this on Amazon? Let's take a look. Let's hit analyze product demand, 80s party outfits. It's also suggesting 80s parties outfits for women. I'm just gonna go with this one. And let's take a look. So this is interesting. And this is sometimes what you wanna see, because Pinterest, guys, is ahead of Amazon. Etsy is ahead of Amazon. We talk about this in our Project X series that we did on YouTube. But on Amazon, like let's say I have an idea of a product I wanna sell. From the time I have that idea to getting samples and then finding a factory and then producing it and shipping it from China, all that stuff, like what's the timeline before it actually gets on Amazon?
I mean, if you were really on top of it, maybe 2 to 3 months.
Maybe.
But if it's taking a little bit of time, I know in the middle we had port delays going on, especially because of the pandemic. So you just never know. It could end up taking 6 months.
Yeah.
So you have to prepare yourself for that. But also, since Etsy and Pinterest Trends and all of these great websites that we can use for product research are ahead of Amazon, we have a little bit of go time to get all those things moving.
Yeah. So Etsy, though, the difference of Etsy is most sellers on Etsy, like, are they sourcing their products from China, or what are they doing?
So most of the people that sell on Etsy hand make their products. They're made in their own garage.
Yeah, so like I have an idea and I'm an Etsy seller. I mean, theoretically speaking, within 1 week, it could be on Etsy because I would just make it in my garage or make it in my bedroom or wherever my production is, and boom, I would put it up on Etsy. Pinterest is about ideas. I have an idea. How long does it take me to pin it on Pinterest?
Very quickly. You
Seconds.
Right there.
Minutes,
yeah.
right? So that's why sometimes, look at this here. The reason why I actually got excited, even though I'm seeing no data was found, is that maybe this is just, as you saw, it was just trending on Pinterest, but it's not trending on Amazon yet. Maybe it will start trending in 2 or 3 months. So I actually like seeing things like this where the Amazon demand is a little bit behind, because looking at Pinterest trends, it allows me to get a little bit ahead of the game. So again, guys, if you're on Pinterest, if you're on Etsy, use the Helium 10 demand analyzer to see what's going on Amazon for these keywords. So another tool that we showed you in week 1, what was that tool that we used to show how much money I could have made on that one? It was a basket that we had found there in week 1, right?
Yeah.
So what's a tool that we used to know if we could make some money on it?
That was the profitability calculator.
Profitability calculator. So if you're doing your product research using any of the methods that Kevin's showing you, and you want a quick estimate on how much money you could potentially make, and so you can go on any product page and then just hit profitability calculator right here, and it's gonna pull in all of the information, like the dimensions of the product and the price, and then you just enter in what's your sourcing cost. Maybe you use the Alibaba supplier finder to get that, and what's your shipping cost, and it'll tell you the estimated profit margins that you could make. One last tool that is really great when you're doing product research is, what do people suggest that you look at when you're doing your product research, when you're looking at the competitors?
Well, differentiation is so important on Amazon, and reviews can give you great feedback on what you can do to improve the products that are already up on Amazon. So Review Insights is the tool we would go to see that.
Yep, and we've got that right here. Review Insights is going to download all of the reviews that are on this listing, and then you could say like, hey, show me all of the 1-star reviews, or show me all of the 5-star reviews. What do people hate about this product? What do people love about this product? And then how can I use that in order to differentiate my product? So we've got a lot of tools here at Helium 10 that can help with product research. Again, what are some of these ones that we mentioned today?
We mentioned the profitability calculator, we mentioned Review Insights, the supplier finder, the demand analyzer, X-ray, and of course there was Black Box in the very beginning.
Black Box. And the last one also we showed you guys was Trendster. So
yes.
If you're here in Freedom Ticket, you probably have access to Helium 10. So make sure you are taking advantage of this. The first thing you should do is install the Chrome extension so that you can get to X-ray. And you can do that at helium10.com/extension. So guys, you're in for some great episodes that Kevin is going to show you about how to find product opportunity. He's got a great spreadsheet that he's going to show you, but let Helium 10 as well help you find those products along your way. We'll see you guys in the next module.